Today, we are back again with another interesting update that we know will interest you. In today's video, I wanted to talk about what the Bitcoin stuff means for Kaspa. And really, I just want to show you guys some opinions that I was seeing on X and just kind of giving you guys this information because I think these are opinions that I agree with and a lot of other people are not talking about or they kind of just don't agree with. But these opinions just, to me, show why Kaspa has a significant market share to tap into for the foreseeable future. So this guy right here says, "Dear fellow lovers of Bitcoin, I'm one of its earliest supporters. I wrote the first blog post ever written about Bitcoin and Satoshi. Information theory cannot be overcome by wishful thinking. The values of all of the early Bitcoin miners were about freedom as in self-sovereignty, but at an information theoretic level. Bitcoin is fundamentally non-scalable and no Lightning network does not fix this. Therefore, Bitcoin has trended and will inevitably continue to trend towards centralized custody and away from self-sovereignty. It doesn't matter how strong our emotions are about loving and valuing self-sovereignty. Information theory trumps our emotions. In the same way, Bitcoin is fundamentally at an information theoretic level inimical to privacy. This means it has trended and it will continue to trend towards centralized authoritarian control. The fact that the community loves and values freedom cannot change that outcome. And the technological band-aid solutions we've come up with so far, such as Lightning networks and mixers, are insufficient to fix it. Now, that doesn't mean it isn't possible to fix, but any possible fix would regard migrating away from the current Bitcoin loan. In the meantime, don't be misled by wishful thinking. Bitcoin's properties are determined by information theory, not by the emotions of its supporters. Its fundamental lack of scalability and lack of privacy means that it will continue to trend towards centralized custody and authoritarian control. I agree with this so much, and I believe people are just simply not talking about this more when it comes to Bitcoin. And if you're interested in those core principles of crypto and what Bitcoin came into the space with, another post here from a Kaspa believer over here says, the working class cannot afford to pay a $10 transaction fee each time they use this technology. Bitcoin is a Wall Street phenomenon. Got money, not currency. Kaspa is how Satoshi designed Bitcoin. And I responded to this by saying, I have yet to see a well-known Bitcoiner talk about this and how this is bad for future adoption. I know it's safe to assume that it will all just work out. But surely this the fees as they describe it will give room for something superior to tap into this market big time. I think Kaspa has that opportunity. The next post over here says the Bitcoin on approvers show that crypto is going to succeed despite not thanks to the government. They wanted to stop it, but it got too big too fast. Now their hands are tied. We need to do this with the digital cash use case. And I said, look no farther than Kaspa. I showcased 10 blocks per second now running on Kaspa. The next post comes from Bubblegum Lightning saying, allow people are mad that a centralized authority won't let them buy an ETF share of a decentralized coin, a coin that was created to circumvent this kind of control. What a world. And the next one here says Justin77, trillion asset manager Vanguard says they will not offer spot Bitcoin ETFs. Pretty much when this news came out, it seemed like this kind of caused the price of Bitcoin to kind of start falling, even though I was already anticipating that once these ETFs were to get approved, we would probably see a sell the news event. Moving to the next part here, you can even see that BlackRock CEO saying Bitcoin is no different than gold and an asset that protects you. And then again, BlackRock CEO said, I'm a believer in cryptocurrency as an asset class, not a currency. And so this is exactly why Kaspa comes into the space and why Kaspa has value, because Kaspa is trying to remain a currency. It's trying to keep true to becoming a type of currency in the space. This leaves the market completely wide open for a project to fulfill this because no project has fulfilled this. Most projects are focused on NFTs, layer 2 scaling solutions, and all these kinds of other things. But Kaspa is focusing on the base layer and trying to make it the most secure, scalable proof of work in existence. That way, people can have a system that is permissionless and censorship resistant and can be used as a medium of exchange. It could be used as a store of value, but ultimately can become a type of money and Bitcoin as it continues to get adopted in this kind of way with ETFs and everything. I mean, I hear Bitcoiners say that Bitcoin doesn't need ETFs, but at the end of the day, there are tons of people complaining that some companies are not offering an ETF. And I'm not seeing the adoption coming in for Bitcoin in terms of using it as payment. As we even have the BlackRock CEO trying to continue with the narrative saying that Bitcoin is not a cryptocurrency. No, it's an asset class. It's more of a commodity. It's something you hold on to. You have also, like Michael Saylor always preaching, never sell your no. It's always thought of just number going up, and that's pretty much it. Know more about using it. And again, the old dog Bitcoin developer over here was saying how Lightning Network and all those other layer 2 solutions are just not solving the scalability issue. But again, this is where Kaspa comes in and solves this. And this is why I believe Bitcoin and Kaspa have separate markets to tap into. Bitcoin is tapping into the eagle market or the digital gold kind of market. And this has never been seen before, and it's still significant. I'm not here to say Bitcoin's going to go to zero or Kaspa is just going to overtake it. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the ever-changing world of cryptocurrency. Stay tuned for more exciting content coming your way as we continue to explore the latest trends, developments, and stories that shape the future of finance. Don't forget to like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel so that you will be notified whenever we post a new video.